Hola amigos, ¿qué pasa? It's the Backstreet Gents here today. Not the Backstreet Boys, but the Backstreet Gents. So, your favourite reactors, back at it again, reacting to Airbag for the second time. People have said that maybe that wasn't the best choice of song to react to last time. That with the Airbag song we did, I can't remember the name of it, to be honest. But we've had some suggestions for some other songs, and this was one of them. Brett, do you remember much about Airbag?
Yeah, I can remember. It's one, yeah, where the song was a bit. There wasn't much to it, was it? It was. Um, really not explaining too much there. Went on stage and just
Hmm.
yeah, felt like it was. Yeah, it just wasn't. There wasn't much sort of to it from there. But I think we saw the potential in what they could do. But yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't a great song. Probably we
I
listened of
mean,
theirs.
very important to add here, guys, that we make reactions, we make honest reactions, right? So we could easily sit here and say every song we react to is amazing just to get more views, more subs, but that's not what we're about. So we got a little bit of criticism in the last video from the comments section because we weren't overly complimentary about the song. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. Um, so yeah, hoping we're going to enjoy this one. So let's get on with it then. So Brett, can you see the YouTube screen?
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
And give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down regarding the sounds, please. And we will go for it. This is Colombiana, also live at the Vélez Stadium. Viva on Vélez.
Es mi chica colombiana, ella baila para mí. Viene todas las semanas y no me deja dormir. Ah, es mi chica, es colombiana, ella es solo para mí. Que miente como si nada, siempre me hace revivir. Oh, oh, es solo para mí. Ella es como una serpiente y no te deja escapar. Oh, baila con sus cascabeles y te muerde por atrás. A veces desaparece y puedes desesperar. Su veneno es la manzana más dulce de la ciudad. Solo para mí.
Right, Backstreet Brett. Is this a bit of you?
Yeah, this feels a bit more for me. I feel like even though again not a lot going on, I do quite like sort of the beat to it that's happening. I know we're sort of over halfway through and how much more is going to come in, but I mean, I'm not sure if it's just probably reaction based on the fans there in the audience, but obviously they're absolutely loving it
Hmm.
as well. Again, it's similar to like last one, like nothing wrong with it, and I just feel when we see performances like this, respecting something that little bit more. But in terms of song, it's catchy. My head's popping to it. Nothing wrong with it. And I feel like because we have done quite a bit of this sort of South American kind of rock, we've had some real, over the top, some epic stuff. We've also had some that hasn't been that good either. But yeah, it's just sort of sits in the middle of that really. I feel like it could be more, but there's at the same time nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah, you're being quite kind there. I think. I mean, I'm still struggling a bit with this. It's like you say, it's lacking something. When you get like this, it feels sort of quite hard rock in a way, at least the instrumental side of things. But then you're not really getting much of a return. It's a bit like you're gonna hate me for this. Bit like when I go running with my running shoes, right? You get. I feel like with certain running shoes that I've got, I don't get much energy return from them. So like you put a lot in, I'm feeling it, but I'm not getting that energy return back. So I feel like I'm not getting it doesn't seem to quite match up. I don't know. It's a little bit too singing wise. Doesn't get going enough. I don't know. I feel like it's lacking a bit of a bit more oomph. Does that make sense? Anyway. Let's take it through to the end. Did that go with her tits out, or was that just me? Because I got a bad eyesight.
Yeah, it must be you, just you there. It must be your dirty mind. Sorry. No, I think there was a couple out there in that same
Jeez.
situation.
Right, I'll let you speak. I'm just going to go onto Skyscanner to check out flights to Argentina and then see what concerts I can get to. So you take over from now. All right.
Yeah, you know what? I feel again. I feel like it didn't change massively, but at the same time, it felt like it did. As soon as he did his sort of guitar solo introduction, we had a bit more oomph with the singing as well. I was getting a bit more into that. I was enjoying the beat. It definitely upped it a bit. So it definitely improved, and I did like that. Again, I don't think there was a great deal or complexity to it. And again, I don't want this to sound negative because this can be also seen as a positive. But if you had to do like sort of a generic, like the classic sign, like if an alien came down to Earth, you had to explain like a rock band or Death Pound, that would be like the cliche kind of thing too, in terms of the beats, to it, the look, the sound, everything that was going on with that there. So I'll just finish on that note. But I definitely prefer this one then to the last one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I
How
thought
was the
maybe
flight searching going? Oh, God, sorry.
Oh right, yeah, sorry, yeah. I thought maybe it was a bit harsh. Yeah, maybe when I said like it's not enough happening in the singing side, because then when we did listen to that, the next part after I paused it, I thought, okay, this does actually sound quite, has sort of oomphed up a bit, but I don't know, maybe it's hard to say. I just felt like, I still feel like it doesn't quite match. Like it does feel very, very rocky when they got the instrumentals going, some really good instrumentals. I just feel as though the singing, it's a little bit not quite, doesn't quite match up to the power of the instrumentals in a way. So yeah, it's not my favourite band from Argentina. We've done quite a few now, as you said. I mean, we could go third time lucky, try again with another one of theirs, but I think we kind of get the sort of their style now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my preferred style, I would say. But I totally get why people would be into it. So, yeah, I think that's really all I've got. So, guys, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon for the next one. Take care. Goodbye.